Hello Leo, let's do yours reading. So for the sign of Leo, what's coming up for you guys this month of May? What's coming up for Leo this month of May? Sign of Leo. Let's do your keeper portion first. Leo, what's coming up for you this month of May? Alright, let's see. Oh, what's this? Oh, for the one that's going to divorce, they may be like, be careful because the outcome of the divorce is this. So yeah, be careful about it. They're going to divorce. This is for the one that's going to divorce. The outcome is you may got some sort of like issue with your finances, obviously because of divorce. But this one for you is being highlighted. What kind of message that this kind of weird message? Some of you gonna receive a message about your work, but the outcome is you making a decision, which is meaning like you're gonna like start picking up the slack. So this is for the one that Leo, you know, you kind of like been slacking in your work. You're gonna pick up the slack. You know, the message is around this line, like your boss gonna message you or your supervisor tell you like you need to start picking up the slack from other teammates, that kind of thing. I'm not sure whether you're actually slacking or it's actually your teammates slacking. The result of it, you gonna kind of like need to pick up the slack, but take it which one is resonate with you. You're gonna like you're gonna like start picking up the slack for them. And some of you gonna like postpone your travel because of that message. So maybe like a short trip on the weekend, you're gonna cancel it or you postpone it. So all I can say for this month of May, don't make like too much travel plan. Because I'm seeing that's gonna either postpone, cancel. This is a good message for the one that in good connection or even like casually dating. I'm seeing that's gonna be a lot of success in that situation. So example, right, if you're already connected, like you two in somewhat there is a long-termness there, I'm seeing that's gonna end up good, at least for this month of May. And if you're the one that's thinking about either casually you wanna date someone or you're already casually dating, I'm seeing a lot of good stuff happening, high honor, a lot of success on it. Your money also kind of like doing okay. That's what I'm seeing. You got great fortune here. I'm not sure. Can be from work, can be from business, but you got some sort of like money situation that is good. Some of you, because of this money, I'm not sure where you get it. You may be thinking about doing some sort of like upgrade, either your place or it's simply talking about buying a car. What is this? Okay, for the one that planning to move, right? I'm not sure. It's kind of more like a long distance move, not just a short distance kind of move. I'm seeing you got some sort of like worry how you gonna tell your family or tell your parents or whatever. Something about worry around that situation that I'm seeing. Some of you worry if you move like the long distance, you worry like your situation with your family gonna like you feel like you're gonna be disconnected. Okay, so that's the message. Some of you got some health situation that's gonna pop back out due to lack of success from previous medication. Not sure what's this. I'm hoping it's not like previous surgery got some issues, but I'm seeing some like health situation gonna pop back. You thought it's done. For the one that's dealing with this false person, fake person, right? Even though they mature up, you feel like it's not worth your time. I'm seeing you gonna be single from that situation. Yeah, I'm seeing like this person gonna like mature, but you feel like it's not worth your time anymore. I'm not sure why I'm getting that. The only negative here, the one that's going to divorce, I mean, it's kind of unavoidable. There will be some financial effect of it, but yeah, just keep in mind about it. Make sure you kind of like have that finance all settled up. But the rest of your reading is good from keeper portion. I'm seeing it's good reading. Alright, let's go with Mirror deck. May, what do you want to tell Leo for the month of May? What's coming up for them? What is this talking about? Yeah, I keep saying you guys gonna postpone travel. Some of you gonna postpone it because of money issues, like you don't not have enough money. Some of you also gonna like postpone a gift or cancel a gift because again related with the money thing. You guys that dealing with this air sign can be a bit like mean, bitchy, altruistic, whatever that means come into my mind. The main way of you communicate for this month of May is messages. So it's kind of like you may thought like you're gonna have like meet them or whatever, right? Reunion or whatever. I'm seeing like it's more like messages. You're also gonna go out more and have fun. That's what I'm seeing. You're gonna go out more and have fun. The funny thing, I don't see any new connection yet from that spread. Okay, what else? One more message. Because usually I'm never quite keen on giving like a new connection message. But I'm seeing you're gonna have fun. Go out, have fun. That's what I'm seeing. You're gonna keep your option open. Yeah, you're gonna keep your option open, especially if you deal with the connection that got, especially I feel like in the month of May, a lot of issue with connection that you're gonna be dealing can be new, can be the existing one, like a lot of obstacle. So you're gonna just keep your option open for now. Some of you can kind of like take that as a hint, like if there's a lot of obstacle, probably it's not for me. You do deal with connection, but yeah, still keep your option open. This come up as that union weaver. So I feel like this month of May single, you're gonna still keep your option open. You do deal with new, can be new, can be existing. Come up with the mature, come up with the young energy. Okay, let's go with past life. Past life, what do you want to tell Leo? What message, please, for Leo? What message for Leo, please? One message for Leo, please. Some of you, you cannot forgive your spouse. Just feel. Then you got baby. What the hell? Yeah, I'm seeing some of you got issue. This is for the one that got issue with your spouse. You kind of feel like you cannot forgive them, but you're kind of like stuck with this because you already have a child or you're in the way having a child. What the hell? So what's your advice? You feel kind of like trapped. Let's ask Theo, what's your advice? Obviously, normal human advice would be like try to forgive them, but let's see. What's the advice for them? I don't know what's the advice. You do got the ghosting card as the advice, so I'm just gonna leave that aside. But I'm saying like eventually you two gonna go back to the old state. You got Empress and Page of Pentacles, so make me feel like you two gonna go back to the state of friendliness, at least friendliness or cordial. Alright, let's go with the tarot portion for you guys. What's the tarot gonna say? Alright, Theo, what's generally gonna play off a lot of Leo this month of May? What's generally gonna play off a lot of Leo this month of May, please? Let's see. Decided to stick, then end. What the hell? What's this talking about? Games. Some of you maybe feel cheated, like you decided to go back. I'm not sure why you decided to go back with this connection that play a lot of games. Five of Swords upright, a lot of like secret. How they know this is their story? This is the Five of Swords upright. The person is kinda, either you don't trust them or they don't trust you. Lack of going to the next stage, that's how you know. So this is your story. A lot of holding back. Some of you maybe kinda like feel like it come up as you go back, you decided to stick on it, but after that you got 10 of swords, meaning like you're gonna end this. Either you already go back, then you feel cheated, because I'm not sure why you think this person gonna change or something about that, but I'm saying you're gonna end that. Or this is gonna play off like the month of May, where you go back, you decide to, whatever it is, stick on this person, right? Then eventually you realize, okay, this is not working, I better just end this. That's what I'm seeing. Eventually you're gonna avoid them. Some of you, you may heal this situation, but the outcome is no relationship. For some of you. What else that's gonna play? Okay, let's ask your career and money first. How is career and money flow for Leo this month of May? How's the career and money flow for you this month of May, please? Career, how the career goes. A new beginning, Ace of Wands upright for your career. How about money? A bit like either spending or you kind of like need to spend. For me, doesn't mean always like you got spending issue, right? Sometimes you need to spend. So, but there will be like spending for the month of May, like more than month of April. That kind of energy. Why the Ace of Wands upright? You may get given like a new opportunity, but I'm seeing you kind of indecisive about it. The Fool reverse. Some of you kind of too afraid. Why are you too afraid? You feel like you cannot handle it, or you feel like it's not gonna be stable. What's your advice? I don't know. The advice is kind of like Hermit, meanings like you need to figure out by yourself. Usually for me, the Hermit is kind of like talking about look deep inside, right? So it tells me like it doesn't give you like an advice, more like you kind of like need to figure out yourself. Will it be good if they take it? Or it's not stable though. I'm not sure why though. Even if you take this new opportunity, yes, it's not quite stable. That you're kind of like worried about things not going stable with this new opportunity. It's kind of like confirmed by this table. So yeah, that may play off for some of you. How about your money? Some of you don't know where your money flows, so that's one of the issue. You got Two of Swords upright. Some of you kind of like buying stuff. I think like buying stuff that can improve your, dress. What do you call that? Dress like you're supposed to, whatever it is. So kind of like I'm seeing you kind of like buy dresses, makeup, things like that. A bit more. For the one that doesn't know where your money flow, try to figure it out, because it come up like you kind of like ignoring it, or you don't really understand where's your money flow. So yeah. Let's go to your good stuff. What's the good stuff that you're manifesting this month of May? Some of you buying like new wardrobes. I mean, if necessary, then it's fine. But yeah, but this being highlighted, so maybe like think twice before like buying too much or too many of the wardrobe thing. What's the good stuff? That's fallout for you. What is this talking about? Whatever you're ignoring, you finally kind of like take a look at it. What is this talking about? What do you ignore? Kind of weird message. I'm kind of like more spiritual. Okay, is this a person or this is a work thing? Can be a person. Come up with a person. So whatever you ignore about this person, right, this red flag, right, I'm seeing you kind of like start to acknowledge it. But the funny thing is there will be a healing where after that you got a lot of progress with this person. How they know this is their story? This is someone that you don't have really good memories. They bring a lot of drama. There is no long-termness. The person that put you on hold, you kind of like start seeing things for what it is. That's what I'm saying. This counts as your good stuff. They will be like back and forth, but I don't think it's, outcome is ending though. It's similar with the first part of the table. So So you finally kind of like admit it or acknowledge it. Some of you kind of like ignoring it in the past. So if that's your story, that's come as your good thing. So probably that you need to embrace it. So don't be disappointed about it. Okay, let's go to the major thing. What's the major thing? Okay. Gonna play off a lot of Leo this month of May, if any. Let's see if there's any major thing that you need to know. Disengaging, focusing more on your career, on your money. Maybe a reconciliation or just a dating. It's the same thing. Okay, some of you gonna be disengaging. There's a bit extra clarification that eventually focus on yourself, on your money. But there is this connection that I'm seeing still the same. Kind of like reconcile, after that you kind of like regret it. Either you regret it or you kind of like seeing the truth about this person and eventually walk away. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So yeah, I feel like that's that portion. So let's go to the person in your mind. Who is this person that in your mind? First card is the identification. Second card, intention. Third card will be action for this month of May. What they're gonna do toward Leo. Alright, let's see. Identification of this person. How you know? Okay, can be Aquarius. Or this, either there's a healing, or this is like this person still stay hopeful about you two. Can be something. What's their intention? The intention is still not seeing, ignoring. I'm hoping not ignoring you. What's their action? Still no long-termness as their action, so you don't feel like you're gonna feel like it's not really long-term action, at least for this month of May. Why the star here? This is someone that either they ghost you or they walk away. For some of you, that they tell you like they're walking away. For some of you, simply they ghost you. Some of you, this is a bit like funny storyline. Some of you, right, this person, either this person or you, kind of like tell them like there's maybe offer of friendship in the past, but one kind of like say, I don't want to stay as a friend. I'm more in the romantic sense. So that's the reason, like either they walk away or they ghost you. Like you don't want to stay friend or they don't want to stay friend. Something about that. So let's pull a mirror. That's super specific. Like how many of you gonna like experience that? So there may be an offer of friendship in the past, but either feel like this offer is too small, or you don't want actually to be friends, you want to be lovers, that kind of thing. Can be reverse, keep in mind. They are quite mature energy. Blonde, one more. Lot of, there's a gift. So some of you, there may be a gift in the past. They will talk about a long-term relationship, but then I'm not sure why this kind of like you two kind of like drifted apart, or either you two drifted apart or some like ghosting is there. Why the Two of Swords here? This person kind of like overthink about the situation. They got fear also. They got anxiety also. They want to confess, but they're gonna like stop themselves. I'm not sure whether this person is too logical or what, or they just like to make up things in their mind. They want to confess, like move things forward, but they got a lot of fear here. They got Nine of Swords and on their side, Nine of Swords upright. So a lot of kind of like fear, anxiety. That's not really nice energy. Why their action is Ten of Pentacles reverse? They're not gonna let you go, but still not offer you a long term. They're gonna appear more cooperative. Three of Pentacles, but see, this come up twice. The 10 come up twice reverse. So don't expect anything long term, at least for the month of May. What happened in the past actually between you two? What's the issue? What's the issue between Leo and their person? I'm hoping it's not just simply your person got a lot of like fear, anxiety. Then it's kind of like a bit tough. There's nothing much you can do about it, honestly. If a person is not ready, then it's not ready. Nothing much you can do. What's actually the issue between those two? Let's see. Dropping. Someone dropped too fast? Or there is maybe also a block communication. Someone walk away then come back. So wow, there's a lot of issue. Someone too moody, they got the moon here, moody, depression, lack of going to the next stage, also an issue in the past. Like never go to, like, example, friendship, then become lovers, lack of that. You got moon here, moon is kind of like depression, things like that. I saw a lot of energy of returning, 8 of Cups reverse, Death reverse. This is similar like the first pair of the tarot again, the general portion. Very identical. A lot of energy of returning. What's the outcome between you two? 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 Returning, but still lack of going to the next stage. This keep coming back. Eventually I'm seeing there will be a block. Okay, this is like kind of like on and off. Eventually gonna repeat again. You two gonna try to work things up. Then eventually this is gonna be on and off. So be careful. Don't get sucked into this. I feel like it's very on and off thing. You got a lot of repeating ending again. So yeah, be careful about that. I don't see any of a long-term outcome here, to be honest. After the Judgment, right, you got 10 of Wands. That's another card of kind of like an ending card, so be careful about it. It may even turn toxic because you got Devil here. It may even turn toxic in the future, so be careful about this. I don't see any long-term as an outcome, to be honest. But I don't know, maybe like 5 years if you stick on, keep repeating. But keep in mind, it's gonna be repeating. That's the outcome. It's on and off one. What's the advice for you? Sometimes the on and off means it's just not for us, right? Because we keep trying to make it work, but it never works. So I feel it would be just best to leave it alone. What's your advice? Don't stuck on this hamster wheel. Don't start with hamster wheel. Also explore your option. You're gonna be surprised there's other connection that actually treated you much better than this one. That's your advice. Yeah, don't stuck on this hamster wheel. I feel like it's a hamster wheel. Okay, let's go with singles. Single Leo. What's your energy this month of May? First card is your energy. Second card is the energy that comes towards you this month of May. Let's see. Single Leo. Your energy is very on and off, even when you deal whether with existing connection or with the past. Past is existing with the new one. What the energy come towards you? A guarded person, a guarded energy. 7 of Wands is kind of like guarded. Why Knight of Wands reverse? This is kind of like energy of keeping your option open. You do kind of like cooperative with people. That's a good thing, right? Some of you just want a friendship. You just want a friendship. That's why you're kind of like keeping your option open. The reason I say it's one friendship, right? It's 2 of Cups upright, then the Lovers reverse. So like you want this 2 piece in the pot connection kind of feeling, but you don't want to be a lovers, that kind of feeling. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Why the energy that comes towards you? 7 of Wands. Got 2. Very one-sided, so be careful. Got 2. Eventually you're gonna walk away. Every time I pull, got 2. Very one-sided, very like sneaky kind of energy. So be careful. How do they know when they meet this sneaky person? Even them kind of like description. F sign. How you know is actually you feel like they're stuck with someone. You're gonna feel like they're stuck with someone. That's how you know. Appear as very guarded also. That's how you know. So in the month of May, if you deal with a connection that you feel like this person very guarded, just leave them alone. Let them be guarded by themselves. So I'm seeing it's gonna be one-sided. Eventually, outcome is 8 of Cups upright, walking away. Amira, who else that come towards a single Leo? What's the energy that come towards single Leo? Give them 5 cards. Someone that is now very stable with their work, quite young. They don't have option, meaning that they just deal with you, which is good thing. You two may go on a date. That's the funny thing, their work is reversed but money upward. So I'm not sure what kind of situation is that. So that means this person got money, but their work is kind of like And I'm only seeing like that you're gonna go on a date only. I don't see any long term yet for this month of May from these two spread. Okay, what's the single Leo advice? I mean, you also want to keep your option open, so that's kind of nice. Be open emotionally. Some of you is too close emotionally. Some of you is close or because you feel like a failure, or you do have some confidence due to the past failure. So kind of like need to start opening yourself. So that's your advice. So that's all what I have for you guys, Leo. Hope this helps. Thank you all for tuning in. See you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.